Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Out for the opening kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback block, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get on! 180! Ready, shot! Middle! Ready, shot!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180! Hey, turn on! 180! Ready, shot!
Jackson looking to throw. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready, shot! Get on! You are Go ahead.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
180! 180! That's hot! Report!
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, report! Cut!
Lamar off to play fake. Buying some time right. Complete to Derrick Henry. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They go play fake with Jackson. Has it at the 7. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Henry. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's It's now 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Jackson trying to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Get hot! Set up!
That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down, here's Lamar. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
He was defended by
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Yo.
This is Henry on second. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when the tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
You gotta make a move.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down.
Report! Set up!
They're going to try to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st stay on the first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They go play action on 1st down. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. And bring the tight end left. Johnson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
There's another for him. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get up! Get in! Get up! Get in! Get in!
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, report! Report!
Jackson now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to Johnson to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air now on 1st and 10. All the left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Still sticking with the passing game. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and then picks up the 1st.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. It's his running back. And they will manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Tag! 70 Lions! Mustang 19! Chap 60! Chap 60!
They are throwing it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Intended target was his running back. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
From the gun on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, it's tipped! It's tipped! Interception! And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
180!
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
17 yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's not! 180! Sit up! Oh. Hey, Ozzy! 180! Right shot!
Back to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. Well hit, power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They'll go play action. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Finish it on. Ready? Hey, middle. Sit up.
The drive begins with Henry. Crashes through a tackle. Barrels over another. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Gain of 19 yards.
Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You at X. No, we changed it. Middle. Sit up.
Now Jackson off the play action. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. 180. Finish up. Yo. Cut.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Sit up. 180. Finish it up. Hey, report. Finish it up.
Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking quickly here.
Yo.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Sit up.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And he's batted away up front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
180. Sit up. 180. Finish it up. You at X. Report. Sit up.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Trying the left side with Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing on seconds. That one's cut on the left sideline. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 25 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run. They send the tight end in motion. First down, they're going back to Johnson. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thumbs up empty on that one. So now it's going to be third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long for him here. Gets it to him on the screen. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Zerline puts it through. And they will push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It does pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, this is what happens. You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
13, 13. Sit up.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It's Tracy on second down. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
You are X. Sit up.
That one's out and cut on the right side. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
You.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
What up? Hey. What? You are X. I'm out here. 180.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Sending a tight end in motion left. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing it on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That one gains 7. And the Steelers have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Johnson up the middle. Fights his way through a tackle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Johnson again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll go play action on first down. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. 4 snap to his right. He calls his own number again. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. I'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nate Wiggins has got it.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
They
run it with King Henry, and he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Running up the middle, home. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the coverage.
best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Going left side, hole with it. It's a foot race. 40. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Zerline on now for the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Steelers go up by 19. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Straight ahead, they go with home. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They break the huddle. It's second down now. They send the tight end in motion left. Once again, Hull. And they find them after just a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. They're going to try to throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. We've set it down from 37. First down throw for Jackson. It's this one to Andrews. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. Oh, he drops it. Cuts it. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ball game. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out, swing it, they did everything they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.